Tell me when you're about to start recording so I can stop eating Cheerios in the mic.
Oh, will do.
Why does he have like a Chinese coin? Why does it say CCCP on there?
It might not be Chinese, it's Japanese, probably, right?
It's supposed to be Japanese, but that's like, oh wait, that's Russian though.
Wait, but
CCCP.
this is Russian.
Sorry. Yeah, sorry, that's Russian.
This is probably Japanese. The music is always too loud. There, try that.
That's nice and in the background there.
I'm hoping it stays in the background, alright? I'm the foreground.
Oh yeah, VHS effect.
Yeah.
Oh, 80s, bro.
Oh, dude, this is what it looked like in the 80s. Just think, 30 years back, we couldn't even see color. We were so
God,
much less
man.
racist.
Everyone was in black and white, you know, and then gray, a lot of gray.
Oh, dude, did you see this? This light just turned on, I swear.
Dude, no kidding, I actually saw that. It was
Yeah!
pretty cool.
Why is that different? That is different, but why?
Wait,
It's...
what's it changing?
So it just becomes blurrier. Do you see that?
Click immersive? Like something, like the whole thing shifts a little,
It
like a couple
does.
pixels.
I don't know why.
I didn't know if that was like something happening because you're in windowed or what.
Maybe it is. I swear the clean is like less blurry. Like look at those squares in the background when I turn it to clean.
Oh yeah, a little bit.
Must be what it is.
Yeah.
We'll go with clean.
She's breaking the fourth wall. She's pointing at the the game appearance
Yeah,
box.
look at that, dude.
Wow.
They made a whole model just for that. Should we even do this?
Because we already did
Because
it.
you've already done it? Like, do you think it's changed in the slightest?
Probably not.
Maybe we'll just read it in our heads for the
Okay.
first, like, however long.
I'll mumble stuff every now and then.
Wonder why. Maybe, oh, our mom died under this tree.
Oh my god, she's buried underneath the tree or something.
Are his parents dead? I don't remember.
I don't know if they're even in the picture. I don't know if they're dead or not. Perfidious.
Oh, it is perfidious. Why did I pronounce it like that? I just omitted the second I.
Deceitful and untrustworthy. Perfidious indifference.
They're, so, this...
They're deceitful?
You can't be... Can you be deceitful and untrustworthy, but also indifferent? That just seems odd.
Or was he like deceitful because he was talking about like who finds us beautiful? It's like I don't know.
It's too... We haven't been paying enough attention for me to, like, analyze the English, like...
Yeah. Maybe we should read it. I haven't even been reading. I gotta read now.
I already clicked ahead, apparently. I really don't... I thought that... I actually read that as shitting under this tree. That's unbelievable. What happened to me?
Friggin'
Oh.
add some.
Oh, girl? I wonder who she is.
God.
Let's just...
Yes.
Yeah, Baka.
Is that me or is that you? Who's the real me?
You're always the main character.
Me, yes.
Truly I say to you.
Truly.
Yes.
Yes.
Triple done.
Yes.
How old are we, like?
She turned away while the petals kept falling. I'm saying this out loud.
Yeah. Yeah, there was no break. See, you did say that out loud.
Oh, you know, cherry
Cherry
petal
Coke
really
suits you.
Yeah.
She turned around, I said.
She probably didn't want to.
This guy is just psychopathic. He just narrates everything that goes around. Oh, it was 3-4. Now it's 12-6. Or wait, how does it work? Is it month day or day month?
I think it's day month, right?
No, they don't do it like that. Right? Oh, no,
Don't
they do it like that.
Yeah, day month, so that's...
So this is only 2
I
months
already
later.
forgot the freaking date. I just saw it was 87.
6.
3, 4, 12, 6? Okay.
The outside, it kind of looks like, it's just painted onto
The door.
the door, yeah. I don't know if you see that.
I don't really get that.
It just kind of looks
The
like
window more so. The door looks good.
I don't know. I don't know if I
The window looks a little. It doesn't really like really match.
the window. Yeah, I
Yeah,
like the bar. What about over here? Is that what you mean?
both windows.
This one for
They
sure.
put the right one or left one.
Right one for sure.
Oh yeah, it looks a little 2D-ish. I don't know why. It
I
just
don't.
does.
I don't mean to like nitpick or anything. I'm just.
Yeah,
We're just sorry. Sorry.
we can't help ourselves. I do like the AC animating though.
Oh, I love it. I don't know why. It's just seeing that in a visual novel tickles me
Yeah.
pink.
See, and I have a fan on right now. It's like I'm getting the wind from
Dude,
that air conditioner right
you
now.
are Semyon.
Oh no,
I don't know.
I'm immersing myself too much.
I don't know if
His
you.
name's it's like Nikolai in this
Oh,
game.
is it Nikolai?
Yeah, why do I remember that?
Of course you, because you're always the main character, self-inserting.
So I remember my self-insert's name. Okay.
Yes. Oh, I woke up. The fan was humming as obnoxiously as ever.
You're
Its
damn
noise
right.
must have been what woke me up. I was sick of it. I was sick of it, of course. It's a little strange, but it
I
was
was sick of it, of
necessary.
course.
Of course, I was.
So, sorry to backseat you, but that's how I would have read it.
No, it's weird though. The word of course I was sick of it. What, are you stupid or something? Yeah, I was sick of it, but I
Don't
hate
get
it.
me wrong, I goddamn hate that noise.
Wait, is that's AC or is that a fan?
It looks like an AC unit to me.
It's wood.
Well, it was the 80s, man. The 80s were different,
Oh, you're right, dude.
dude.
They made everything out of wood back then,
Yeah,
and they slept with fully made beds.
that's true. They just plopped right on their bed. That was it.
That's how
Don't get in that
they couldn't
blankets.
afford anything else.
Hmm.
I do remember it being 3 in the morning, or whatever. Like I remember being quite early. Dear God. Better to hear the blaring of police sirens, the shouting of a tipsy neighbor, the screeching of car tires. Anything but this obnoxious fan. I would have turned it off long ago, but then I would have certainly been cooked alive by the heat. Hell, Russian winters had nothing on Japanese summers. Oh, luckily all the lights were on because I forgot to turn them off.
Yeah.
So this,
He's wasting all the power on the fan he doesn't want, but
oh,
also
this fan too.
needs. Yeah,
This looks much more, I guess, three-dimensional to me than the other room.
I like it.
This looks outside. Oh, so right-clicking does that.
Okay.
With effort, I got up and went to the kitchen for some water. What were Russian winters like anyway? Muffled creaking came from the floorboards underneath my feet. But the rest of the house, which consisted of 3 bedrooms, a living room, a bathroom, and some pantries, paid no attention to its sole inhabitant.
Oh, he's the only one here, huh?
You got a huge home, and you're the only
Yeah,
one.
what do you do with those other rooms, bro?
Yeah, come on, man. Like, my goodness. It really is 3 a.m., I suppose. So I've never been the type of guy to go in the middle of the night to drink water from, like, a faucet. Like, if I'm gonna get water, I always have 2 bottles of water in the fridge. Because I don't know, I might work out, and then the other one I might sip on.
Hmm.
I want it to be, oh my goodness, audio. I want it to be ice cold.
When you drink it in the middle of the night.
Yeah, like, I don't normally get up to drink water, except for when we've all been drinking, and I wake up just an actual cracker, just completely dried up and cracking.
Dude, I'll drink. I don't do it often, but I'll drink straight out of a faucet if I really feel like it.
I did that as a
Like I
youngin'.
need it.
Nowadays, I mean, if I turn into beef jerky while sleeping in the middle of a summer night, I'm ready to just get up, go get a nice cold bottle of water. Filled up, of course, I reuse.
Oh, of course.
I mean, come on.
I mean, I have reusable bottles, but they're not always filled because I usually chug them.
So you're
Like
not.
this one, it's already half full right here.
Oh, is it half full or half empty?
I know normally I'm a half empty kind of fucker, but not today.
Oh, you're feeling good.
Hmm.
Great as but like
Feeling hydrated.
school. This guy's living alone and going to school. Yeah, right. Had to.
Head.
Who's making me, bro? Maybe I was the one who came up with these stupid duties and responsibilities, straddling myself with the necessity of socializing and waiting for the useless piece of paper that would attest to me possessing a high school education. I must have invented this world myself, as was my wont. want. There's no apostrophe. What is that word?
I think won't is a real thing
It still
that I'm
won't.
wont to do. Yeah, I'm looking at it. I got it. Won't, one's customary behavior in a particular situation. That's as a noun.
Wow. I will never remember that word.
So he's it's typical of him to invent words, I guess. Or
And
something.
it's typical of him to, or he invented like his routine, I suppose.
Mm,
Is what he's saying, right?
yeah.
I already forgot.
Yes, of waiting to get that piece of paper so you can do something else.
Whatever
Go
his
to Japanese college or whatever.
Japanese rock star college.
Yeah. Japanese music school, school of rock.
I must have made it up alongside all the other worlds that I fabricate daily. For myself, for those I knew, for the whole world. I must have fabricated a world for the whole world, is what he just said.
An image of the world.
Ah,
His world view, some might say.
yes, he's so methodical, and he's
Mm,
maybe a
so
bit.
contemplative.
He thinks for all of us.
Yes.
What a man.
Mm.
These
What an
obligations are nothing but stupid conventions of what?
what an edge lord.
A bit, yeah.
Lord of Edge.
By a stroke of bad luck, it was also the world that most people viewed as the real one. Poured myself another glass of water and returned to bed. Oh, that fan!
Ah, that bloody fan.
Oh, look at them animating every speck of dust. I don't see that. I only see the
um,
fan.
hey, use your imagination, bud,
Oh,
okay?
sorry.
Ah, come on.
Oh, so much.
The creaking of the floorboards, it like made dust, it disturbed the dust on the ground, you see.
It's got asbestos in it.
God.
If you or a loved one has suffered from mesothelioma.
Yes. You may be entitled to financial compensation.
In its mournful light, my room looked entirely different, like a portal to another world. A world that was beyond even my imagination. A silver ray fell on the floor, inching towards a heap of papers. School papers, an unfinished novel, letters from my mother, and from friends in Russia. And I got up and put a particular scrap of paper into a drawer. Has it been a year since it arrived, or why should it even bother me? Then again, why is it on my
Ah,
table?
a letter from an old flame, perhaps.
Oh, from some slut.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, dude. Up top,
Some,
man.
yeah, fucking some strumpet from the Russian winter steppe tundra, something.
She might be pretty tough, though.
Yeah,
Tough enough
cold
to
as ice.
step on my cubes.
Yeah, she's tough as ice, man.
Tough as ice. Yeah, we need someone tough as heat. We're in
Mm.
Japan now, which is apparently warm. I guess it doesn't get cold. How cold do you think it gets in Japan?
I remember it snowed once in Japan, and that was big.
Really?
That was big shit. But we
Oh,
were we were more south. I mean, there's, obviously northern islands, but we never really got close to that.
I think that sucks. I do like an actual shift in the seasons.
Hmm. Uh, I mean, it's no, frick winter in all its forms. I don't care where it
Whatever,
is.
bro. Not having
Sorry.
this argument again.
No, I'm sick of saying that. I'm sorry to bring it up every time winter comes up. Freaking hate the season though.
It's because you got sick like 5 times this year.
It's not that.
It is.
It's the cold. It's not because I get sick because of the cold. It is the cold. Full stop.
Weak immune system.
I don't give a fuck I got sick. Yeah, I was whinging about it, but holy, I can't stand 10 degrees, dude.
Maybe. I like it
It's
cold.
abysmal.
I love it chilly.
Yeah, you love shoveling an acre of snow off your vehicle
I had
so
nothing
you can
better.
go
I
anywhere.
mean, if I had to shovel, like, I don't even know what I shoveled. We'll say like a 7 by 7 um feet, obviously. All right.
Okay.
Um, if I had to shovel that and then also go to work, then I'd be like, well, maybe I'll just kill myself. But because I had nowhere else to be, because it was winter break, it's just nice. Something
Hmm.
to do.
See, the only nice part is if it's like, I mean, obviously there's a big storm,
Hmm.
but other than that, there was never like a huge quantity of snow, you know? Like the kind of snow I have to wake up at like 5 a.m. to shovel, because if we didn't, no one would be able to leave, you know?
We had like two big storms though, where you kind of did have to do that if you worked.
But for us, like, I don't even remember one of those happening. Like, I guess we just got away with it.
I jumped up, took a step towards the table, and came to a halt. How could I? I don't remember what we're talking about. It's not as if I hadn't tried before.
It was the paper in the thing.
Oh, okay. He was just talking about how we couldn't. Whatever. Very loud. So
Oh
loud.
my god. Oh my god, it's a spooky 3 a.m. call in the morning, dude.
Dude, oh, the Among Us is calling us, dude.
The sus guy is calling me at 3 a.m., dude. Gotta pick it up.
Dude, we have to drink this. We have to drink this concoction to make it so he doesn't sus us.
Yeah, we made this potion, and we gotta drink it.
I hate people. Wow, it's bright in this home. Why would we not answer? It's the first choice of the
uh,
game. Oh,
I wanna
look
pick.
at this.
I wanna pick up the phone and immediately hang it up. I wanna do one of those.
Yeah, take that, lady.
Hello.
Should I be the girl?
I sure.
Alright, I'm not gonna do a female's voice. I'm just gonna do my own voice. I think.
Okay.
So what I'll do? Let's do a. Can I do like an accent, British?
Ooh.
Yeah,
Have we
try.
ever dabbled with that?
Not for an extended period of time.
I did my stupid Southern thing for that one guy, but
I don't want to do that for any of the women just yet.
oh yeah, a nice Southern drawl for my women.
We're not gonna
That'd be
get
fun.
to that many people anyway today, so we're safe.
True.
So alright, what like, hi, nah, hi, you're not asleep, something like that. You're not asleep. We'll go with that.
As you can tell,
I felt a strong desire to hang up and disconnect the phone, but stronger still, I wish that she could be here now, close by. How come?
how should I know? Probably because you called me.
She mumbled something unintelligible. How are things? I can't like do it with short sentences.
How are things in general?
How are things in general?
How are things in general?
You just have to start high and just
How are
slowly
things?
decrease in pitch throughout the
Yeah.
sentence.
How should things be in general at 3 in the morning?
I
So
don't
sassy.
know. Great.
Right. Then they're great. Fantastic.
Oh, quit it.
Well, what did you want to hear?
I wanted. I just wanted to call.
You thought it was okay to call at 3 a.m.
I saw the light come on in your kitchen. I figured you were up.
Are you spying on me?
No, I was just. The line was silent for a few seconds. She must have been trying to think of something that wouldn't sound too ridiculous. It's just that I couldn't sleep either.
Why either? What if I had been sleeping?
But you went.
Alright, let's start from the beginning. What did you want?
I wanted to know. She paused mid-sentence, as if working up the courage before continuing more confidently. Are you coming to school tomorrow?
What if I am?
Then I'll come get you in the morning.
Now that's just great. It's 3 in the morning and you're gonna come by. When? In 3 hours?
So we won't be late.
You know what? I think I'm gonna pass.
Nar. You
No,
can't keep me from school. I love the nar. It's a real
no.
thing. I can't even believe they say instead of no, they say nar.
Those frickin' Australians,
It's,
wacky.
it's really strange, actually. At this rate, you won't be able to graduate, and then you won't be able to find a good job, and then... She got entirely tangled up in predictions of my future.
Ah, well, no biggie.
It won't be a biggie. It won't... Yeah, that's what you just said.
It won't be a bugger, biggie.
Well,
Whatever.
you just said no big... Whatever. Leave the door unlocked. In the morning I'll
Oh, I see. She was just agreeing with me, even though it sounds like she was disagreeing.
She's supposed to be.
Yeah. You have your keys. What does it matter if I lock the door?
Alright. See you in the morning then.
Yeah.
I didn't feel like arguing. What was the point? She'd come and wake me up regardless. So she did almost every day.
Ugh. In character, sigh. Oh,
Why
yeah.
why did I give her the keys? Well, that was a while back. It must have been about a year. Cherry petals are probably falling on that day as well. But to hell with them. I made sure to set my alarm so I'd be up before she came. Not that it mattered much, but this is getting old. What's more, I worried that I was getting too accustomed to it, seeing her familiar face every morning. Dependent even, which is something I absolutely can't allow. So if she wanted to come in the morning, fine. But she wouldn't be waking me up again.
And I trundle off to sleep. For
Trundle.
real this time. Yeah, trundle.
That's a good word.
Thank
Oh
you.
my goodness, we are much more in the... I didn't think we'd be, like, jumping this much. So is that September or
Sep
July?
they don't have school. No, it's September, see?
You,
Look at those leaves out there.
you think that's September is what that means? I have to read this because that'll go off, I think.
Okay.
100 bells chimed with 100 melodies in my head announced in the morning. In that melody with a cheerful chirping in the bird. Okay, it's gone. We're good. We're safe. We can discuss.
Um, I think it was September 7th, 1987, based on
September.
those trees out there.
So not July 9th, 1987.
No, I think it's
Wait, is
the
it?
day, month,
It
year
has to
for
be
them.
88 now. No, wait, we went from 12/6 to 7/9. So it's still the same year. So that would be right then.
12, 6, 7. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so it is September 9th.
So it was June and now it's September.
I guess,
From that very first thing.
because, oh, well, that makes sense, obviously, because if it, that means it would have been December 6th and he's complaining about heat.
Yeah. He's
I,
not on the southern hemisphere or
I don't
anything.
know why I didn't think about that. That's a little goofy. Hey, what? You see, he has chords. Oh, okay, I see. I've just never really, because he's like these chords going to this outlet. I've never really seen it like that before. Especially like, do you see that? It's disconnected.
What's up?
Like this one ends and this one begins here. You see that?
I don't see your cursor, so you're
Oh,
probably drawing. I can't see it.
all right. Well, I'll
I see the two
enhance
things plugged in on the sides. The two things plugged in.
the outlets. Yeah. So if you go
Yeah.
up the wire from the outlets and look at where the horizontal and the vertical wires collide. They're like off. They're off.
No, no, I think it's because the wire goes in because that's like an out. It's like that little thing is out more.
Oops. Oh,
So
so
like
like the
bends to
ridge
go
here.
in. Yeah, there's a ridge and that's why it
Oh,
looks like that.
no way they thought of that. No way. This
I
company,
think
they're so good.
it gives the illusion of depth,
It does
you know.
actually. Anyway, sorry. The construction of a neighborhood street, the boisterous shouts of street vendors, the damn fan that hadn't quit humming for a second, and the grumpy muttering somewhere close by. Oh my goodness, you are in my face.
Ah! Oh,
Ah! Oh!
you're blinking at me.
The fixed gaze of large green eyes, the pouting lips, and the two red braids all informed me that I'd slept in.
What time is it?
The girl picked up the alarm clock and shoved it in my face.
Hey, but it's still early.
I protested. The early bird gets the worm. This is Himitsu. I feel like I've known her my whole life, or at least since my parents and I moved to Japan. Her mother's Russian, although she divorced Himitsu's father when we were still children.
Oh,
Okay, enough lounging around. Time to get up, wash up. Time to get up, wash up, eat breakfast, and go to school.
enough lounging about.
Some sentences are just hard to do in an accent to me. You have
Yeah.
to practice them.
Yeah.
This is how most of the days start. Though, after all these years, I've grown used to it. Incidentally, I forgot to introduce myself. Nikolai, a high school senior. Nico-kun! My goodness.
Nico-kun.
This is the English. We don't need the kun. We don't need the...
Yeah.
I don't know what those are called. In
Honorifics?
I think, yeah, yeah, honorifics. We don't need those.
Yeah, I don't know what.
He meets his voice carried throughout the entire house, and it no longer felt quite so empty and lonely. I quickly showered and dressed, then went to the kitchen. This house really was too big for one person.
You don't say.
Yeah, in fact,
Have her stay in one of the other bedrooms.
I mean,
Freaking guy.
this is like what he's saying now. It's clearly meant for like a whole family.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I mean, come on. All the empty space felt oppressive, even when my parents were still with me. Now it felt like a museum or a library. Who in their right mind would want to live in one of those, especially by themselves? Bon appetit.
Same to you.
An omelet and several kinds of salads graced the table. Picked up a piece of cucumber with my chopsticks and lazily rolled it around the plate. No hungry.
I am, but I can't live off grass like a rabbit.
I'd be mad. I'd punch someone. You better eat my food or I'll kill you.
That's what the omelet's for. Eat the omelet.
Eat the omelet now. I frowned. So instant ramen is better in your book?
I don't know about better, but it's certainly tastier.
Oi! She puffed out her cheese comically, which made her look like a cute hamster. I think I remember that line.
Yeah, I don't.
That was a long time ago. I put real work into it, you know. KO. I'm not yelling that right now.
Okay.
I could say nothing to counter that, so I concentrate on chewing. What are you planning to do after school today?
I don't know. Kyosuke wanted to go to the movies, I think. Did you have another idea?
Who said you were coming with us?
Yeah, I don't think I invited you.
She set her chopsticks aside and looked at me intently as if about to say something important. Maybe. She laughed, trying to hide her embarrassment. Never mind, it's not important. Himitsu is in love with me. I've known this for a long time, but I've done nothing about it. At some point, I grew so used to it that I couldn't tell anyone anymore whether she loves me as a brother or as a...
Wow.
I feel like you should be able to tell. You don't really...
Yeah, there should be some signs there.
Yeah, like, you don't really give your brother a tug. You just give him like a high five and a... Hey, you insult them.
Yeah, get the fuck up, man.
Get out of my room!
Yeah, throw the alarm clock at the door.
This looks like a tie. You can't see my cursor. So it
Nah.
like the...
Oh, I know exactly the thing below the red thing and then that black little, yeah.
And then it looks like it just gets like sucked into a hole then. Because it just ends
like,
abruptly.
Yeah, the diamond part of the tie at the end is missing. Yeah.
It's goofy looking. To be perfectly honest, I didn't care one way or another.
If you want to go somewhere, I can reschedule the movie. It can do without me tonight.
Her face gleamed with an earnest smile. Well, actually, I wanted to check out this one store near the station. It's just open. The girls at school won't stop talking about it. Someone else in my shoes might have considered this a date, but I simply enjoyed spending time with Himitsu. She seemed content with our arrangement too. You haven't finished your breakfast. Nor did I plan to. I might still have time. I might still have to eat more grass for lunch.
Why don't you ever make borscht or dumplings or something?
I don't think you pronounce the T in borscht.
Borscht. Borscht.
Are you
Borscht.
sure it's borscht? Or
Borscht.
just borscht?
I thought you did the T.
Borscht.
What do I know? I'm no
Ah,
chef, dude. Borscht or dumplings.
It's Russian though, you should...
I forgot how it's spelled in Russian. I think there's like a T sound.
Borscht is a breakfast, and besides, I've made it before. Powder. She had made it before, true. Not the same way I remembered from my childhood. I was about to tell her that though. It's one thing not to know how to do something, you can always learn. It's quite another to both know and do, yet fail to meet expectations. When that's the case, there's a good chance that you'll never learn.
You're right. Sorry. Your borscht is very good.
Spiteful.
Borscht. Yeah, borscht.
It's like you're arguing with her that it has a T.
Yeah.
like reading those out doesn't do me any good. Sometimes.
No, I'll read it.
No,
Okay.
I just mean like it can be assumed. It
Okay.
depends. Anyone else in their place would have long since emptied this bowl of imaginary borscht over my head.
Yes. So what's the story you were talking about?
They. Oh, I thought I read it as story. They sell clothes. She kept staring at me. Dresses, sweaters, skirts, clothing, women's clothing.
Do you think maybe you should go with one of your girlfriends then? I'm not saying no, it just might be a bit awkward.
Why?
I don't know. It's just the way things are here, and wow, I lost, sorry. It's just the way things are here. You know how I'm not always great with local customs.
Just trouble. I was telling the truth. Anyone else would have long since gotten used to the Japanese way of life, to traditions and cultural norms, or at least the ways of the local high schoolers. No one's going to think anything. It's not like we're... Mitsu was now completely flustered, making her upset. I couldn't tell if she was more upset with me or herself. Sometimes when I talked to her, and not only her, I would hit a dead end. I no longer knew what was expected of me, while the other person couldn't understand why I didn't get it. In the end, the entire meaning of the conversation would have buried under an avalanche of misunderstanding which snowballed with every new remark. At such times, it's better to agree or just remain silent.
Alright, it's fine. No one's going to think anything. Why would they?
Well, look at that smug face.
Wow.
Oh my.
Wow, really won this one, didn't you?
Exactly.
Wow.
She said triumphantly to wash the dishes. Where's she? Where's she?
Oh, yeah. Looks like we won. After all.
I say that, I cook and clean, and I don't work.
That's your self-insert right there.
I really am Himitsu. Where's my big strong man to take care of me? What was this kind of weather early in the fall called in Russia? Grandma's summer?
Babushka.
Babushka's summer.
Babushka Sumeria.
In Japan, at any rate, it was still very hot at the beginning of September. So we definitely did not get here. I remember there must have been like a longer section where we looked at our home. Or maybe we did get here? I don't know. It's been like probably over a year.
I honest to goodness could not tell you.
I have no idea. Yamitsu walked alongside me, smiling. I occasionally glanced over at her, trying to figure out what was on her mind. Not that I was particularly interested. More likely I was trying to distract myself from my own thoughts. The image of the falling cherry petals kept surfacing in my mind, dragging about painful memories.
Train! Train! Yeah!
You gotta, like how kids do with semis, like the honk honk, like, you know.
Oh yeah, choo choo. Yeah,
Choo-choo.
you gotta do the hand motion. Yeah, choo choo, motherfucker.
Oh,
The
this game
gate
is
went up.
nuts.
That is nice. I like that. Or is it called the tram, actually? Is that the tram over there?
I don't. Trams are smaller, right?
Yeah, that was a long tram if it was a tram.
I feel like
Yeah,
trams are just singular cars. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Nah, that
Oh
was
my
train,
goodness,
dude.
there's another one already. Is it gonna go the other way?
No way, dude.
It
That
will-
was too
I
quick.
bet it doesn't.
Oh!
Is it going backwards?
It came the no, nah. No.
I want to see. Okay, it's hard to tell. It was like, I can't believe it actually went the other way. Look at this, man. Look at the
Nice.
attention to detail.
That's probably like a 2-lane little railroad thing over there.
That's pretty cool.
Alright. Back to the
Sorry.
story.
As for Mitsu, she never broached the subject. Was she keen to avoid reopening the wound, or was she just showing tact? Oi! Earth to Nico Coon, do you copy?
Huh? What?
I had clearly been daydreaming. We're almost there and you're still sleeping. Mitsu knit her brow. As always, her displeasure looked more comical than intimidating.
I'm not sleeping, I'm solving the world's problems in my head.
Oh yeah, what sort of problems?
The political sort? Not even geopolitical. Who else will solve them if not yours truly?
Your grades are a little underwhelming for a future politician.
That's not important. There have been plenty of great people who didn't get the best grades in school. Take Einstein, for instance.
Oh, I see. Makes you smart.
Smug.
I like that smug look.
Really freaking know-it-all over here.
We would have probably kept chit-chatting like this if it weren't for a scuffle happening the moment at the school gate. Several people had surrounded a girl from a distance. We couldn't see who it was. Look, said
What is this music?
Dude.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. It is pretty jazzy.
Nice.
Funky jazzy stuff. Said to me too quietly, slowing down. I listened in.
I don't. Should we do? You probably wear that same skirt all year.
It must be a hand-me-down from your older sister.
Yeah, you got that right.
You do this.
Oh, how does a bum like her even get admitted to our school? It's not a halfway house. Go work at the fish market. Boom!
You might catch something from her.
Yeah. It's not like I was going to, with her.
You're onto something. I bet that's how she spends her nice earning a little side cash.
Yeah, boy.
Poor thing. Mitsu paused for a second.
Isn't she in your class?
Looked more closely. She did look familiar.
I think so.
Are you saying you don't even know who your classmates are?
Of course I do. That's Nakahita Iwamura.
I fixed my hair and looked triumphantly at Mitsu. She wasn't impressed.
In fact, she's our class president.
And they're calling her like a whore.
Freaking, yeah, poor, slut.
You got a little bit more authority, I would think.
Yeah, at the Tokyo International School, and she's a class president. Wow.
And everyone's just like, oh, you don't belong here.
Get the hell out of here.
Mitsu was still looking at me reproachfully.
Well, what? I've never spoken much with her, and anyway, this is the first time we're together in the same class, so it's only been 6 months.
Meanwhile, the scuffle, if you could call it that, was picking up steam. The girl remained stubbornly silent, only dropping her head lower with every minute. This only continued to encourage the boys.
Come on, it would pay money for someone like her.
Except maybe a couple hundred yen.
Right, man. You got that right.
The speaker made a show of opening his wallet stuffed with bills, pulling out a handful, moving them in front of Iwamura.
This is really getting out of hand.
I muttered under my breath, but the other students walked right on past, pretending not to notice it.
These damn traditions again. This isn't right.
Nico-kun, darn! Just tell a teacher. Mitsu tugged lightly at my sleeve.
And what's the teacher gonna do? Scold them? My, aren't you ashamed of yourselves?
I was starting to get worked up. If I had to think about it, what business of mine was this? A fellow classmate, so what? I hadn't exchanged more than a couple of words with her before this day. Still, it's hard to watch one poor girl getting picked on by an entire pack. Want to intervene?
I'm probably gonna take the voice, but I don't know what voice to do. I can't think of one. Does she get sassy girl voice? I don't know.
I don't know what the other characters look like. Do you think she's worth the sassy girl voice?
God, I don't know, dude. I don't know. I don't have another chick. I don't have another chick voice though ready. Unless I do a British chick voice. I hate.
We really do need Alex, man.
I don't like doing the high pitched voices.
I don't either. I refuse
It's
to do another Teemo.
Oh yeah, I'm not even thinking of that because that's funny. It's like I'm thinking like, hey, you get away from it, like that. I don't like that.
It'd be kind of tough, I think,
to keep it like that. Yeah,
There's also the because there's this chick, and there's the Catherine chick. I don't know the other person. She's like, then there's like the blonde one.
Yeah.
I feel like The blue-haired chick might be better, unless you think this
Better
one.
suited for sassy girl.
Yeah, maybe I'm wrong.
Well, do I do an accent then? I
You
don't
can
know.
just do sassy girl for now.
Oh, just for now.
Yeah, none of the voices are set in stone anyway.
Okay, intervene. I want to intervene. Let's intervene.
Why should I stay on the sidelines? What if Famitsu were in her place? After all, we weren't exactly the richest kids at school either.
Sorry.
Famitsu only smiled slightly in response.
Hey,
I yelled and headed confidently in their direction.
leave her alone.
At first, they just looked at me in surprise. Iwamura, on the other hand, kept staring at the ground and didn't react at all. Oh, dude, look at these guys.
Oh, that's a good Elvis hair. And who would you be?
What do you care? Keep walking.
Keep walk. Yeah, you keep walking, you fucker. I'm just echoing whatever you were saying.
Their tone was challenging. That only boosted my confidence.
4 against 1. Don't you think that's a bit unfair? You want some too? You got it? Is that it? You got it?
Wait, we're like, are we in high school too? We're like the same height, if not taller than the shrimp.
Yeah, I guess we're in high school. Senior year, he said.
Oh, are we in senior year?
Yeah.
Alright. Two guys in the group stood forward, cracking their knuckles for emphasis. Seems like they could do more than talk trash. Oh. What's the hero gonna do now? One of them smirked.
Yeah, what?
To tell the truth, I didn't know either. I'd been compelled to stand up for Iwamura, but some kind of inflamed sense of justice, no more. Because here, you weren't supposed to act this way, and there, you were supposed to help your neighbor. But real life isn't manga or anime. In real life, I had no superpowers.
You're about to find out.
I got up close to one of them, and froze. What now? But the guy staggered back, clearly rattled.
Who do you think you are?
At the same instant, the second guy rushed up to me, clearly intending to shove me in the chest. My reflexes kicked in before I could think.
Oh.
Wait, he was the one that rushed up?
I guess so. Got him.
Outswung my arm.
Oh.
Crack! Came the sound of the assailant's jaw. My goodness.
Damn.
The world around me seemed to freeze.
Look at that fucking power stance we're giving them. Look at that.
Dude, we're ready to deliver another hook.
Absolutely.
This guy's taller than us, though. Look at that hair. He means business.
He's rattled though.
Oh yeah.
We got him.
He's scared. Iwamura, the other girls, and the guy who had just punched, all stared, seemingly transfixed with surprise. This only lasted an instant.
You, do you have any idea who my father is?
One of the girls shouted.
Don't yell. Let's just go. You're some sort of psycho.
Another girl tried to calm down her friend. The second guy helped his fallen friend up from the ground.
This isn't over. We'll remember you. Yeah, we'll remember you.
Oh yeah,
Fucker.
oh, in it.
Get out of here. in it.
With these words, they quickly headed away from the school. Look at that.
Nice.
Mitsu rushed over to me the same instant. I'm not gonna say it. Are you alright?
Yes, of course.
I replied calmly while examining my slightly swollen fist. Surprisingly, it wasn't shaking with adrenaline, as might have been expected. Everything must have happened too suddenly. That's not how that works. Iwamura senpai. In all the commotion, I'd forgotten all about the chief cause of this kerfuffle. She stood silently, peering sullenly at us from under her eyebrows.
I know she's got some sassy eyes though.
She does got the sass, I think.
She's got a glare. Are you alright? Fighting is prohibited on school grounds.
Alright, she said quiet.
What?
A dumb smile spread across my face. I looked over at Mitsu. She looked just as confused as I was.
I'm saying that there was no need to get into a fight. In case you haven't noticed, I was kind of defending you. They would have left in the end.
Iwamura went silent for a second, then looked at me. Her eyes flashed, but just as quickly her indifferent demeanor returned.
They always do. Regardless, you could at least say thank you. It's just common courtesy.
was even more upset now than a minute earlier.
And not only here, but in the whole wide world.
Yamamoto's only response was to raise her chin, snort, and quickly make
Oh, come on.
Just spat in our face.
That is unreal.
That's what your response would be in real life.
That is unreal.
I told you not to get involved, Mitsu said quietly. But you did act like a real hero.
Some hero, right. Where have you seen heroes like this? In movies, the heroes get thanked for saving someone.
But you didn't do it for the sake of gratitude, did you? Mitsu kept smiling, which made me flustered.
We'll see what sort of gratitude the teachers give me.
I grumbled.
Come on, let's go.
Maybe this is you.
Is it me?
As the main character, yeah.
I like not even trying to put on a voice, I'm just doing me talking.
I mean, it always seems to work out in the end.
Yeah, that's fucking unreal. I would throw an F word, of course, but that's mostly it.
But you wouldn't say it in front of her.
I would. I maybe I'd reduce it to like a frickin', but I don't think I could compel myself not to throw in a word enhancer.
Alright, a little nitpicky. There are way too many ceiling lights in this room.
No, I thought those two things near to the wall, I thought those are like projector things.
I mean, I'm not even talking about those. I'm just talking about the lights. They're like inches away from each other. They're just not far enough.
Can I say? There's no guys in this class.
Oh, you're right.
There's not one.
They haven't shown up yet. They're all on the right side. They're segregated.
Yeah. Yeah, boys on that side. Girls get 3 rows to themselves.
Also, where are we? We can see like all these cities and stuff from out the window.
Oh, well, the sign said Tokyo International School or something.
Oh, so I assume this is a big deal.
We're in the capital, man.
Yeah, dude, we're getting to get into Lanedale.
Of the royal capital.
Another routine school day had now begun at 10, apparently. I couldn't
Wacky, dude.
That's late, I would say.
That's late, absolutely.
I couldn't remember my Russian school at all, even though I'd attended it for an entire 6 months. But for some reason, it seemed to me that schools are more or less the same everywhere in the world. As for people, really, how many ways could there be to get stuff into a kid's noggin? If Marconi, not macaroni, and
Popov.
Oh, I'm popping off.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, bro.
I freaking popped someone's jaw out of their socket a second ago.
Could independently of each other invent the radio. Why couldn't identical best practices emerge in education at opposite ends of the earth? A shout from the teacher snapped me out of his thoughts. Whatever school was like in Russia, school here was pretty strict. There was a reason, after all, why this was one of the best schools in the country. My class consisted largely of the children of rich and famous businessmen and politicians, and I clicked too fast to see the last one.
Big wigs, something or other.
Yeah, astronauts. Sometimes I fell out of place here. But then, even among this elite, there were people who were almost ordinary.
Oh, there's the dudes.
One such dude, Kyosuke, came up to me during
Kyosuke.
Fat
Nerd.
nerd.
Fat, chubby face.
Big hands, though. He is packing some heat in there. I had known Kyosuke since middle school. He came across as a down-to-earth guy with none of the attitude of the local privileged youth.
Now, who want you or me?
I guess it should be me, right? I feel,
We're just alternating?
I feel like I'm talking a lot though.
Yeah, but if he's if he's like our friend or whatever, then it's just gonna be me talking for a while, you know?
That's true. Maybe I'll do like one. Hey Nick, did you hear what happened this morning?
Make it sound like he's got a lot of fat. Yeah.
I looked around the classroom and spotted one of the girls that had been harassing Iwamura. She gave me a mean look, but then quickly went back to what she was doing. Whatever.
No, what happened?
I asked, even though I knew.
Oh, I should have done it more sarcastically. My bad.
This morning at the school gate, Kyosuke lowered his voice.
Adjusted his glasses.
There was a brawl. Some word for it. Couldn't they think of a better one?
Yeah, well, I'm aware.
What do you mean, did you? His eyes lit up, he leaned towards me, and continued at a rapid-fire pace. Are you the guy? The one who punched Kurosaki from Class B?
Somehow I neglected to ask his name.
Dude!
Oh.
There's nothing to be proud of here. Everyone was gonna gossip about what a dangerous bully I was. No one's gonna remember that I actually saved a poor girl from harassment.
Don't get the wrong idea. I was just defending.
My eyes were scouring the classroom in search of Yoromura.
Was defending.
But she wasn't there. Was I really looking to her for proof of my heroic deed? For confirmation that I wasn't just a troublemaker?
Well, anyway, I was defending a girl.
A girl? Who? Kyosuke squinted. Jeez.
Don't know who she is. Anyway, what's it matter? It was a natural reaction, you know. Anyone in my place.
Looked up at Kyosuke.
Well, maybe not you.
Yeah, chubby.
Any decent person would have done the same.
Yeah, sure. Don't forget to introduce me to this mystery girl of yours. He seemed to want to add something, but at the moment the school bell rang. He didn't need to know that the girl was Yoromura. She had it pretty rough as was. And again, maybe part of that blame lay on her.
Yeah, too much of a wuss, you know.
The next lesson was contemporary Japanese. I've been in Japan for 10 years now and speak the language fluently, of course, but writing still gives me grief. At times. When the break arrived, I rushed out of the classroom to avoid a continued conversation about the morning's incident. Look at that. That is one shine on the floor. My...
Every single student gets a brush and some wax, and they wax it manually.
And they only get I forget, everyone's really short in Japan, so that these are normal size lockers for them. Like, you know, for us.
Yeah, you want that upper locker because you have to reach up and grab your books, you know? It's just more normal. You don't want that lower one, you know?
What do you
You have to
think?
bend your back for it.
Do you see next to the lights? Like, what are these squares? Rectangles?
Vents?
All? You know that many vents?
I think it's vents.
It's weird. It's a lot, I think.
Yeah. Because it's doing those, like, sidelines to kind of give the illusion that there's, like, a lot of slats, I think.
Is that what that's supposed to be?
I think that's what it's trying to go for.
I don't know. Kyosuke could be pushy and persistent, but he didn't entirely lack tact, so it's probably being too cautious. And back we are.
Took a smoke break, came right back.
English was next. It came much more easily. Aren't we from Russia?
Yeah.
I spent the better part of the lesson gazing out at the sports ground where a soccer match was taking place.
It's easier, not exactly a cakewalk, you know,
No,
just
we-
better than Japanese.
We speak every language, actually.
We speak 3 languages.
Why not?
Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Soon my thoughts took me far from the school, to the day when the cherry petals were falling. Fall was here, and that meant that the trees would soon be shedding their foliage again. The color palette might be different this time, but would my feelings remain the same? A couple more weeks, a month at most, and I would know.
So he loved before and now he can't love again or something.
Dude, he's like 18, chill. Like, I don't know, you'll find
He is full blown in the teen mentality, man. He's in it.
Fix your game, the clock hasn't changed. You can move the second hand, but you gotta move the others too. The bell recalled me to reality in my stomach.
I really would have given it a letter grade if it actually did that. That would have been cool.
That would have been a big deal, yeah. I agree. Didn't have breakfast today? Let's make a cafeteria run.
You're always ready to chow down.
I'll fuck you up.
I punched a bitch today. I don't know about you. A whole lot of body, more like it.
I was, however, really hungry and I didn't want to wait till lunch.
Alright, let's go. Let's head out.
The memory of Himitsu's healthy, balanced breakfast was still fresh in my mind. I wanted to eat something unhealthy, but delicious. Sadly, food poisoning wasn't on the menu. The cafeteria, like everything else at this school, was first rate. I couldn't tell you if the food here was on par with what they serve in the world's top restaurants, since I hadn't been to one, but on the whole, I had no complaints. Besides, the menu had plenty of European options. No borscht among them, of course.
I was looking it up, and they do. It's not in frickin'. It's not in like Russian or Cyrillic or whatever, but people seem to spell it without the T.
Without
So
the T.
I think you're onto something.
Yeah, I guess I don't remember there being a T, but the fact that it's there, it didn't look wrong.
I mean, yeah. I just thought there's a T sound. Thought it was there.
Kyosuke was babbling on about some new magical girl anime. Oh my, he does seem like that kind of guy. Wouldn't call myself a huge anime fan, but I watched them sometimes too. Though if you had to put my enthusiasm for them on a scale, I was as far from Kyosuke as Tokyo is from Moscow. Thud. Suddenly, wham! Something jabbed my side. Not too hard, but enough to be felt. On top of that, I was doused with a liquid. A girl, holding a tray, popped up from behind. I was dripping with orange juice while she gazed in bewilderment at the fruit of her labor.
Hey, careful!
I was more frustrated than angry. She didn't react in any way, instead just kept looking up at me in surprise. Finally, she seemed to come to her senses.
God damn it.
Yeah, that's all you meant.
God damn. Fucking lady. Unbelievable. I was definitely not a new voice or anything. Fuck me. I don't know. What should I do? You tell me. I don't. Just tell me what. Fucking.
You just try to do an accent of any kind.
Of any kind. My God, I just want to do British, man. But you're doing a British lady.
British. It's safe.
Hi, you're the one. But
You're the
you're
one.
you're the one who should watch where you're going. Jesus, what? Excuse me?
I was so taken aback, I smiled like an idiot and even retreated a step. Meanwhile, the girl scowled and glared at me.
I said, watch where you go instead of sleepwalking. You're actually the one who bumped into me, okay? And why would I bump into you?
I was lost for an answer. The girl was talking nonsense, but she was doing it so confidently I couldn't help but question my own judgment.
And why would I? How should I know? You're the one who bumped into me. Alright, you got me. Won't happen again.
I snapped back and was prepared to leave.
Wait.
She said quietly.
Wait. You're... well, all wet.
She played a little smile with that.
Well, so...
I'm all wet.
Yeah, all wet.
Creep, lady.
I'm noticing. Yes.
Get this chick away from me.
Because you got some abs going there, I see.
I see.
Spilled it all over your shirt.
Even a 7-pack.
Oh my goodness.
I looked myself over. Not the prettiest of pictures, to be sure.
And what do you suggest? A joint trip to the shower?
What an asshole.
Mate, I wasn't. How could you even think?
Surprising confusion on her face gave way to indignation. He was an insulted and humiliated victim, and I, the culprit, naturally.
Okay, just forget it. Everything's fine. I'll figure it out. Wait.
Her tone changed faster than the weather in
Right.
the tropics.
Here, take this.
She handed me a handkerchief.
Handkerchief.
Yes.
You're welcome.
I accepted it without an argument, and was about to thank her when she snorted, second time today, turned on her heel, and left to join her girlfriends at the far end of the cafeteria. What a strange person. Nick, you... started Kyosuke when I sat down at our table. He was flaring his nostrils and gasping like a fish out of water. Do you know who that was?
No, who?
That was Ellie-sama.
Now I'm gasping like a fish.
He looked probingly at me, as though expecting me to exclaim.
Oh, Ellie Sama. You mean her? Sama who?
I inquired coolly.
Coolly.
How can you not know? And you want people to believe you're a student here?
I don't want that. It's what the paperwork says.
If only you paid more attention to what goes on around you.
Alright, enough suspense already. Just tell me.
He was clearly chomping at the bite. At the bit, not the bite. Although he would be doing that. Kyosuke repositioned himself more comfortably in his chair and
Yeah,
spoke seriously.
he's chomping on my food while I wasn't looking.
Yeah, he took a quick bite of the burger and then
Oh,
sent it back
oh,
to him.
you must have finished off your food while you were.
Ellie, Sama. She's like the school queen. She has perfect grades. She's great at sports. She's won awards at the national. No, not even at the international level.
Mm.
Not the interplanetary. What a relief.
I wish I could have read that.
You could have.
If only he said it. Didn't think it.
Anyone would consider it an honor to be acquainted with her.
To have her spill a drink on you, is that what you meant?
He ignored me and carried on. I'd give my entire manga collection to have her start a conversation.
To have her
with me,
bath water.
so I could just pretend that I'm staring at her tootsies.
I want feet pics. Give me them. Your entire collection, you say?
Oh, okay, half.
Yeah.
I squinted.
Uh-huh.
Fine, a third.
Yeah, that's more like it. Alright, I get it. I should expect the police to show up at my door now and await my sentence. Death by glares. Except, hold on a second. I'm completely innocent.
You don't get it at all. Kyosuke said. Then again, maybe you should expect the police. After all, her grandfather is the chairman of the school's board of directors.
Ooh. And what am I supposed to do now? Keep apologizing to her? She was the one who bumped into me and spilled juice all over me.
He sat again and returned to eating. I turned slowly and looked in the direction of the school queen. Judging by the lively conversation and laughter coming from her table, Ellie-sama had already forgotten all about the incident with my lowly serf self.
Yeah, she's the Lord.
The Lord Ellie-sama.
The juice dried pretty quickly, leaving behind noticeable yellow stains on my white shirt. I guess I don't really care about my appearance, but the school had its standards and didn't take kindly to such sloppiness, so I had to change into a jersey and track jacket. After another uneventful lesson, it's time for the long break. Also
Yeah.
lunch. Had I agreed to meet Himitsu for lunch? I don't remember. I could just go for a stroll around the school, seeing as I'd eaten only an hour earlier.
If we go for a stroll, God, what things we could see, you know?
We could see things.
Things happening.
You know, I wouldn't mind seeing Himitsu, but things maybe.
I mean, we're gonna see Himitsu for the stupid clothing thing anyway.
I agree.
Let's go for a little walk.
Oh, so you can use the arrow keys.
Oh, okay.
We'll go for a stroll. One thing was certain, I'm not staying in here. Actually, I just didn't want to listen to Kyosuke's empty chatter for another half hour. More stories about anime, manga, and school gossip. New stories every day, all equally meaningless. Not that I didn't like Kyosuke. He's a good friend, but I doubted he could be much of assistance when my mind was occupied with something altogether different from magical girls. I wasn't gonna have lunch with Mitsu, but I told Kyosuke otherwise. The hallways in the schoolyard were all crowded with students. Just when it dawned on me, the roof. The roof wasn't the most popular spot. Wonder why. I quickly stopped by the cafeteria to pick up some rolls and a bottle of milk. Oh, look at that. Don't look at the clouds. They're moving.
Good clouds.
Good
Really, really stormy looking clouds.
Yeah, especially in the
It's
distance.
raining somewhere over there.
Dude, this, a lot of
I
bosoms.
swear to God, if there's like a jet flying in the air and it makes another stream,
A
letter grade. It's a letter grade. It add one, which is nice. I want one happening mid conversation with whoever we're about to talk to.
I think this is still a quarter of a letter grade for me, right here. It looks good. I like that things
does.
are going on in the background.
A low movement it really does go a long way.
Exactly. And like, dude, we said this in the previous game. We said this when looking at the screenshots to this game. That whoever does like the background art, pretty good.
It is pretty good.
I like it.
And I'll say right now, the art, like the action shots, so to speak, definitely better. I know it's just like, anime style.
Mhm.
So, I don't know. I think they're still better than Everlasting Summers.
I agree. Better
Yeah.
be. My goodness.
Yeah, some of them,
they've improved.
Yes, yes. Even if it's just, typical, like, anime style kind of things.
The door's hinges badly in need of lubrication, squeezed horribly as a powerful gust of wind welcomed me up. I was forced to take a step back and grab the stair railing to steady myself. Then I found myself on the roof. The bright sun was blinding, but at least there's no one here. Or was there? At the far end of the roof, a girl was sitting on the bench eating a bento.
Bento.
It was Imamura!
Heyo.
She's gazing out of the distance with her eyes looking dreamy. Oh, she's looking dreamy.
Looking dreamy.
She's looking dreamily. She's not
Oh.
looking dreamy.
Sorry.
No, it said looking dreamy.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
it's
I thought I missed an I there.
and an
Or an IL. Yeah.
I hesitated to approach her, remembering this morning's incident. So what was I gonna say? The roof seemed too small for the both of us at the moment. On the other hand, I looked stupid just standing there. If I turned around now, she would think I was scared. What was there to be afraid of anyway? I approached her slowly and stood nearby. Reluctantly, she granted me her attention. Apparently she'd been aware of my presence all along, which meant that I did the right thing. I was just remembering how she behaved in the morning after the tussle with those bullies.
That behavior, unacceptable.
After her not praising me on her hands and
Yeah.
knees.
Can I sit here?
She shrugged her shoulders and scooted over to one side of the bench. I sat down, opened the bag containing my simple lunch, and glanced furtively at Irimura's bento. It seemed just as good as Amitsu's. Well, if you...
Do you know what furtively means?
I do not.
I think it means like a quick, like a sneaky kind of glance.
A little side eye.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I bet she has a better lunch than I do.
It's alright.
Attempting to avoid notice or attention. Yeah.
So smart, dude.
That one I knew from a book. Me smart.
Ooh, look.
I knew that one.
This is the only book I read. Anime.
Visual novels. Yeah. So good.
Oh, dude, I can't. I'm not gonna read if there aren't anime b-bars. I mean, come
Yeah.
on.
This is the best form of media that man has ever created.
Only form of media necessary for man.
I will not hear any other nonsense.
Well, if Irimura really was poor, it stood to reason she knew how to cook.
You know,
I still felt awkward around her, which was really bugging me.
what?
If I spoke my mind now, was I gonna get the same reaction as earlier?
I was wondering, why were those jerks after you this morning? Why do you care? How about because I was directly involved in the incident? Had the police been there, I would have gone on the books as an accomplice. They're always harassing me. What, just because for no reason at all? You wouldn't understand.
Maybe she's right. I've never actually been bullied.
I don't know the full story, sure, but it seems to me that nothing happens without a reason. Everyone has their own reasons.
You gotta look at her facial expression.
Everyone has their own reasons.
That's a little
I don't know.
A little better.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
nitpicking.
only looking at the words.
No. It's just, she's had that expression for a while.
Yeah, I'm speculating over here.
She's a good thing.
But there are laws. I don't know. It's not right. Laws?
She pulled away from her bento, turned toward me, and looked at me severely.
Oh, laws exist for normal people, not for people like them. Or for people like you. Should I remind you that I was the one who...
Saved you would have sounded inappropriate.
I was the one who helped you.
She said nothing back and resumed eating.
You could have at least said thanks. A thanks.
Said Imamura quietly.
Now we're getting somewhere.
She slammed her lunchbox closed. Slammed her lunchbox closed. Slam her. That's a weird statement.
She slammed her lunchbox closed.
That doesn't sound right.
I don't think you needed the word closed. Well, I mean, you kind of did.
She
Shut? Slammed her lunchbox shut?
Yes, that would have been better. She slammed her lunchbox shut and stood up briskly from the bench.
Thanks again. Enjoy your meal.
She snapped back without so much as looking at me and left.
Right. See you later.
I muttered to myself, quickly finished my lunch, and left for class. Hey,
Oh.
fat man.
God. Will you leave me alone?
It seems like a genuine thought in your head when you see this guy's smirk right here.
Yeah, holy shit. What, man? What is it?
He's already waiting for me, grinning ear to ear. So, how was lunch with Himitsu-chan?
Fine.
Where is he going with this? Oh, really? So that was some other Himitsu who came looking for you 5 minutes ago?
Didn't you know she had a twin sister? Her name is Shinjitsu.
Yeah, sure.
I swear, Himitsu's the good one and Shinjitsu is the evil one. Or the other way around. You got very lucky, by the way, because her superpower is sucking the souls out of fat and excessively curious otaku.
Whatever, man. Kyosuke sounded offended and went back to his desk. Where all the dudes go during class? They're skipping.
You know what? I know where they are. We're all in the back, dude.
Yeah, dude, we're all partying.
We're all in the back, furthest away from teach, you know. Fuck, we got a row desks in front of us. We lean on them, you know, put our legs up.
We're like cutting up full steaks back here and munching down some A1 sauce.
Yeah, I got some fucking chips back here, too, crunching the whole time.
Dude, don't get too loud. They might actually look back here, man.
Oh shit! Yeah, I'll take them out of the bag. No biggie.
Thanks, dude. Thanks.
Yeah, and I crinkle the bag to kind of shut it and put it back in my bag.
Oh, what's going on back there, gents?
Nothing, Mister Hikimura, whatever.
Oh, do settle down a bit.
Yes, of course, senpai, whatever.
Yeah, is this? I don't remember. Sensei.
Of course, sensei. Yes.
Wrought students had started counting off the minutes, but there was still one more class to go. Mitsu stopped in during the break to remind me that we'd agreed to go shopping after school. At first, I had trouble figuring out what she was even talking about. The teacher was trying, unsuccessfully, to call attention to the class, but most students were ignoring him. I mean, a lot of the students at this school were genuinely invested in their education and keen to learn, but a good half only sat through the lessons for the sake of their prestigious diploma. I worry about trivialities like grades or detentions when your whole life is planned out for you decades in advance.
Settle down.
The teacher kept repeating.
Settle down.
Regrettably, he could not yell at them.
Oh, I shouldn't have taken this. All right, if you calm down, you're not gonna. I'm trying not to.
Don't
No
calm
southern.
down.
If you don't calm down, you're not gonna find out that we have a new girl joining us today.
Oh, good, we don't have enough of those in the class.
Not like there's 12 of you fine ladies.
Sensei, back off.
This is the closest I'm getting to a harem.
Instantly, the classroom plunged into silence, broken only by a few whispers.
A new student? What? A new student? What?
In the middle of the year?
In the middle of the year? No way. Is she cute, I wonder? That's us in the back row. She hot.
I put on my steak for this.
Dude, get the grill going right now.
I wasn't particularly excited. I was used to their constant gossiping, and I couldn't care less if the class gained at other students, since I didn't know the existing ones here very well to begin with.
Come in.
A subdued murmur rippled through the classroom, but I felt
Whoa,
too lazy to even lift my head.
Wait.
But then I felt a strong shove in the back.
Oh, hey!
I turned around and looked at Kyosuke. He sat there, mouth ajar.
Frickin' always the frickin' uh uh. Never mind. He's always got that surprised face on his
A little
face.
bit, yeah.
Yeah, like the stupid meme where it's the guy pointing behind his back. He's like, "Whoa, what's that?" That's what he's doing every time.
Jerma's face, just at all times.
Exactly.
Who could be the new kid that even these overprivileged children would react like that? I faced the blackboard. The classroom was a whirlwind of scarlet cherry petals.
Oh no.
Does anyone really find them beautiful? But how? Why? The X.
No! No way!
No! No!
Fuck! You gotta be shitting me! Get me out of here!
The girl from my visions, this visitor from the past, was just standing a few meters away from me.
Well, go ahead and introduce yourself.
That's me, right? I'm the next
Cause
one.
I got Iwamura and the blonde hair.
Oh, I don't know.
Take your time. What? Hold on. What is your sassy girl voice?
I don't think I have one.
You don't have one?
I don't think I have it. It'd just be like a cheap imitation of your sassy girl voice. Like, yeah, no, it would really just be the same thing, just in my voice.
Alright. Well, it's not like my British accent is like, strikingly similar to your British accent.
I think mine's a little better.
Yeah.
All been practicing.
I'm not good at, I don't know, it all just morphs together. The British, the Australian, I throw in some like New Zealand sounds in there.
It's tough.
And then you add the high pitchedness as, a lot to deal with for me.
I think I'm gonna do like just a little bit higher pitched, maybe like it's not gonna be a good voice. It's definitely a temporary voice.
Temporary placeholder, everyone. Temporary placeholder.
My name is Catherine Winters. Actually, I know a few people here already.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
She quickly surveyed the classroom without pausing in any particular.
I got my like head in my hand or whatever. I'm covering my eyes.
And I put down my cap.
Your cap? You got a hat on?
Cap, yeah.
Oh, you adjust it down.
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah. What?
I look forward to studying with you.
She deliberately distorted the standard Japanese greeting. Catherine Winters. So official. She'd always been just Katya to me. She was the one who had watched the petals fall. Then she moved away. She just left and never really gave me a reason. She left me alone, breaking my heart, shattering my dreams. I should have been mad. I should have even hated her. But I couldn't. How disgustingly trite and hackneyed it all was. Like I'd been trapped inside a second-rate shoujo manga. Now she just needed glittering sparkles around her face and some wispy clouds in the background.
Yeah. She's got the pedals though.
She does, yeah. I don't know if anyone else sees this. I would wait for it. It's nothing I wasn't used to.
And they're gone.
I rubbed my eyes and pinched myself hard. Nope, not a dream.
Hey Nick, why is she back? Do you know something? Why haven't you said anything?
Kisuke was prattling unknowingly behind my back. My world had contracted into a dark tunnel, with me at one end immersed in total darkness, and her at the other bathed in light. Except that waiting for me at the other end was surely no paradise. Meanwhile, the teacher showed Catherine to her desk.
Here's your desk.
She walked past me with so much as a glance.
Ruin the mood.
I was at a loss for words. I was supposed to jump in the middle of the lesson and scream, "What are you doing?"
What is the meaning of this?
My classmates' initial astonishment had faded away in the meantime. Many did, in fact, know Catherine. She'd been a student at the school before. The rest probably just hadn't expected to see a foreigner. After all, there weren't many of them, even at our own school. I doubted they considered me a foreigner. That is, if they were aware of my existence at all. I met Katya in my first year of high school. Somehow we ended up dating. She and I, rather incredible. Her mother had been working in Japan for quite some time. Not both of us, same as my
Her
parents.
mother and I,
Time passed and everything seemed to be going well. Then one day, Katya told me we could no longer be together. Something about her mother getting transferred. I could probably accept that story. I could forgive and forget. But didn't it hurt her even a little? What, was I just a co-worker? Someone you simply cut ties with when you transfer to another office? Why? We should have had an office farewell party. I would have stocked up on gifts. I'm sorry. Goodbye now. Cold, hollow, everyday words. And after all that, she was just gonna show up in my class. Nice to meet you. I look forward to studying with you. Seriously? Was there not another school in all of goddamn Tokyo? I couldn't believe it.
yeah.
But still, somewhere deep inside, an ember of hope remained. What if she came back because of me? That's the reason she's here right now. Right?
No,
She was eternal.
she's cold. Get away.
Bitch!
Don't you dare sink back into that.
Just get away from him!
It's over.
This is all your fault!
You ruined me.